My name is James Fowler. I'm the social media director at Akimbo. I'm first and foremost an artist and a curator. I curate a show annually in Toronto at the Gladstone Hotel. It's called 10 by 10, and it celebrates the contributions that the LGBTQ community have made to the arts in Canada. So here are my 5 top tips for self-promotion using social media and online networking. First, just remember that people are people. Be courteous. Remember that on the other end that there's someone there, that it's not like sort of just playing a video game. So if somebody asks you a question, respond, and perhaps kind of monitor that, so that if somebody asks you a question, you can respond to that. If someone pays you a compliment, you can respond to that as well and engage them in a conversation. Number 2, it's not about me, it's about the collective we. Remember that there's a village out there and a community that you can connect with. If you spend most of your time talking about yourself, you'll probably lose your audience. A good percentage-wise is try and find really good curated things to talk about, maybe within your field. About 80% of the time, and maybe 20% of the time, talk about your own art practice or things that you're doing or exhibitions that are coming up for you. Number 3, show, don't tell. We all like to buy things, but we don't like to feel like we're being sold something. If you go into a store, often there's a salesperson there and they feel like they're kind of helping you, but you know that they really just want to make that sale. If you're focusing on that, you'll probably lose clients. Show the process behind your work, maybe things in your studio, do interviews with a friend or have someone interview you. And also, probably it's not a great idea to put prices right up front. Get them interested in your work, and if they want, they'll ask you. Number 4 is a little bit tricky. It's called have a plan. There is a such thing as a content plan, and one of the things that you want to consider first is to have a goal. Then you want to set up some success measures. After that, you want to think about the kind of audience that you both have and the one that you want to attract. And then you want to make a list of all the sorts of things that you can put out there over, say, a calendar year, and then think about, is that going to attract that sort of audience? You can also develop a listening strategy, so you go out there and you think about all the things that you could be listening to. And the last part of that is to have a content style. So for example, maybe a gossip website would be different than a news website. Sometimes they're not so different. Determine for yourself what is right for you, and then sort of stick with that. So number 5, listen proactively. There's 2 types of listening that are out there. There's reactive listening, which is sort of like when someone comes and knocks on your door and you say, oh, hi, it's sort of customer service or like crisis management or something. Proactive listening is a little bit different. You're actually going out there and you're listening to what other people are saying, maybe positioning yourself as the answer. Somebody says, hey, I just bought a house. That might be an opportunity for you to engage them and say, what kind of art do you have on your walls? So my 6th point and bonus point is that it's not about how many followers you have, it's about how many engagements you make. If you're following 60,000 people and you've got 50,000 people following you, you're probably just follow hoarding, and it's not about that. It's about making those engagements and turning that around into either sales or having people come out to your exhibitions. That's all I got.